What's going on, everybody? Ryan from VGCC Gaming here. Welcome back to another video. And this is how to effectively use Sage in Valorant. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button and let's get straight into this. So the first thing you want to know about Sage is her abilities. And I'm going to put that up on screen now. Her special ability is an ability called Resurrection, which heals dead enemies. Her second ability is a Barrier Orb, which puts down an ice wall. Her third ability is Slow Orb, which slows enemies in that area for like a certain amount of time. And then her last ability is her Healing Orb, which heals anyone from her teammates to herself and stuff like that. And the second thing you want to know about Sage is you want to always keep on track with the patch notes. Recently, Sage had been patched and got some things better, but some things got decreased. So that's why I'm making this video again. But let's look at the patch notes right here. It'll be up on screen. Sage patch notes, patch 0.50. Now the slow orb zone duration decreased from 9 seconds to 7 seconds. So 9 seconds from 7 to seconds isn't too big of a difference. I mean, it's 2 seconds, so I guess it is a big difference. But in the sense of it, Sage was already overpowered. She was overpowered before all of this, and I think she will always be overpowered because it's the one person you always need on a team because it just heals your other teammates and it helps everybody out working together. And she's always the last person behind the group on the attacking side so that she can sit there and heal you guys while you guys go in and do the dirty work. Now on to the second note for Sage. Slow orb slowing amount decreased from 65% to 50%, which is a 15% decrease, which, don't get me wrong, is a pretty big decrease, but I guess it will also change the way that people play as her. But let's look at this third patch note here. As you guys can see, Sage Barrier Orb increased from 300 to 400 credits. So now the barrier orbs and all the abilities are going up in price. So now, you're going to have money to use these abilities, and you usually won't use these abilities during the pistol rounds. It's just not a good time to use these abilities. You'll always get that healing ability because she does it every, 35 seconds. You get the new ability, and it just renews the old healing ability. But yeah. But first, number one thing now, after we learned the patch notes, now we've learned the patch notes and you learned her abilities, and I'm going to tell you how to effectively use her abilities. The best way to get better with her is just practicing placing down the walls, because it sounds dumb, but it can put your team in a great position to plant the bomb and get the round started. Now let's say you're on the map Haven. Yeah, let's just go with Haven here. You're on the map Haven and you're going to bomb site A. What you can do from the tunnels is you could block off a wall so that your team could block off the long A and the short A. And you could have both people come from both long A and short A to try to take out the dudes that are in heaven or the dudes that are just sitting in the corner in A. It's very effective to sneak your team into a winning position, and it very greatly increases your team's odds of winning when you do that. And you want to make sure to use her abilities effectively, because if you're not using her abilities effectively, it might not go as well as some other things would go. Okay, now number 2. Her slowing orbs. Those is something you need to kind of figure out. Like, let's say you plant the bomb at B side split, and you know that they're going to either come bathrooms or something like that. What you can do is you can try to freeze the bathrooms so it can at least slow them down while you have time to get in there and kill them while they're slowed. Her slowing orb sounds like it wouldn't do much. Sure, it doesn't do damage, but it slows anyone that's on the ice orbs or anything that's around the ice orbs. And it's very effective, and it's very great for very strategic situations and putting your team in a position to win the round, which is always what you want to do in Valorant. That's the number one thing you want to do, is help your team win. If you're not helping your team win, then why the hell are you playing Valorant? If you are not helping your team win, then I want you to just click off this video now. But this is, trying to show you how to use Sage effectively. And then with her next ability, her healing. And the healing's just self-explainable. You get damage from someone and then you can just heal yourself, right? Or you can heal your teammates when they're damaged, and you want to make sure to always be healing people when that ability is ready. Because when you heal people, it also puts your team in an advantage by keeping them at the same level as possibly the other team, or just keeping your team in a high health rate anyways, because you want to keep your whole team, all at the same health level so you can be very consistent, right? Healing, just goes to that. You just use her ability, you press your V or whatever button, Alt, or whatever button it is, and you just use it on someone, heal yourself, heal your buddy, heal your friend, heal your teammate. Very effective. Now, we're going to get on to Resurrection. Resurrection is her ultimate ability. Her ultimate ability can bring people up who have died during the round, which makes it very OP. Because let's say it's a 2v4 and there's one dude that's dead next to you. You can pick him up and make it a 3v4 and give your team a fighting chance to win that round so that your money isn't going down and you're not losing money and stuff like that. It can also, the best ways of also doing that is building a wall from an area that you think that they're going to come from while healing them. Because if you just use your resurrection and it's just in the middle of like bomb site A, like A long, they can clearly see him. There's no point to resurrect them. What you would do at that situation is you would put the wall at that spot so that you can resurrect that person and bring him back up. Resurrecting that person will always help your team out greatly, and it'll also, like I said, keep your team up to par with everything. Okay, and if you have made it on this far into the video, let's keep going here. Next thing is, if you have made it this far and you haven't been practicing, I would very highly suggest practicing. Act the practicing range in the Valorant practice range thing. It'll greatly increase your aim, and, this game is very head-based, You have to hit him in the head every time for him to, get fighting chance to kill all of them. But yeah, aim is just one big thing you want to know. And also, if you're overshooting your aim, going left and right, then you probably should turn down your aim sensitivity, because that can also be another thing that can very decrease your full capabilities. And, being very confident is another one in Valorant. You want to be confident, and, everything has to be done confidently. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys so very much for watching. Okay, and I'm going to be commentating me playing here. So this side around, I think, yeah, the buddies in my ear were telling me to go right. I remember this part because I died right here, but I'm just going to be watching this, and then the clip kind of ends soon. But it gets straight on to the game sooner after this clip, and I'm just going to be sitting here watching, having you guys just kind of watch what I'm doing here, trying to keep a good key focus on this, and just kind of see all these abilities and, just see how I use the abilities. It's pretty good. But yeah, so I just popped up a screen there, but, it was my recording software, but I build a wall right there to block them off. Maybe also make them think that I'm over there to the right. I throw 2 freezes down there because they were trying to hard push here. I remember that. I pick up my teammate. It's nice and clear. There was a wall right there. He's up. He's safe. He's good. He's running around. And, that was a very good, effective way right there of healing him. Trying to keep us protected while the enemies may and could have been pushing us. They very well could have been pushing us. So there's just a very effective way of doing that. And if you do that trick, it'll usually work every time. Because they normally just don't push, and then they'll usually rotate by that time, which is what they did in here. They rotated over to A, so I rotated over to A. I heard him playing in the bomb. I get Sage. And then this one made me pretty mad right here. I remember this. Yeah, I pop out right here, and he's just sitting down there to the right and destroys me. Damn up. But let's see what my buddies do here. I mean, that's the best I could have done, you know. They planted the bomb by that point, so it was just like on whatever you can do. I didn't have my wall, didn't have any of those abilities, so I just had to kind of deal with what I got, right? So he's currently in the poison smoke right now. This is my buddy here. And then the bomb gets exploded. Lost the round, you know, rip. But this game we do pull through. I remember this game we start playing really well out of nowhere. I don't know why. We just kind of got the feeling of playing really well. Let's see what we can do here. So it looks like we are doing a push through B to maybe C. Maybe we're actually going B. But what you could do up here is you could just put a wall block in B if you guys are trying to go double doors to C. And it'll keep your teammates, you know, very protected, very safe, and you can just watch the people, watch if Jet jumps over the ice cubes, or if Raze uses her explosive to bounce up there, or Omen to teleport up there, or Sage to build a wall and then go up there, but I don't know. So yeah, right here, they're getting shot. I hit Phoenix right there. I'm just trying to be kind of safe here. I'm not trying to peek. I'm definitely not trying to peek. I hit Jet for 120, which I remember. I was pretty mad about that. Because I was just like, 120? God damn it. So let's see what Zombie 12th Fan can do here. He shoots him there. And he comes in. Oh, he sees the Raze. He starts shooting at the Raze. Let's see if he can pull this off here. I don't remember if he does or not. I don't think he does. Maybe he does. Be honest, I don't remember this. Okay, let's see what he does here. Goes around back. Okay, round lost. That sucks. But now the Sage out here is going to be playing. I was playing really well this game. I'm pretty sure I had like 15 kills by now. Oh, yeah. I had probably 15 kills by now, and then my kills are just going to keep going up and up and up. Okay, let's keep this going here. Now I am on. Now it looks like we are going mid B. I hit Sage in the face at some point in this, and we're just gonna be continuing on here. The video will be ending soon, so if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button and hit and subscribe if you are still watching. Thank you so very much, and that was how to use Sage.